KILR Killer Game.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome back to the tour around the world featuring Sierra propilot. 98. Sometimes it says 98. Sometimes it doesn't. On the box, it has 98. At least the big box that is on the picture right below me. But sometimes you just get the jewel case and it just has Sierra propilot. Whichever, it's the same one. This is the original propilot, not patched, so that way you can get the experience right out of the box, bugs and all, as you may have discovered from previous flights. Anyhow, let's go ahead and talk about the flight that we're going to be doing. Okay, we're here, Cedar Rapids Municipal, and we're going up here to Waterloo. We're going to Waterloo to use the loo. That's what it is. The VOR is 112.2. Considering the experience we've had with the DME and the VORs, it probably won't tune in until we're like 5 miles away. So we may need to do Cedar Rapids and use and leave from it at a 33 or 330 radial. But I'm going to see if we can get ATC working on this one. ATC can be a bit scary sometimes. Let's go ahead. Even though I set it for 3,000 feet for altitude, ATC takes me higher anyway. Let's switch over to the V35 Bonanza. We'll put in our airports. So Cedar Rapids. And it's KALO for hello for Waterloo. There's our flight. There is no VORs that I can see. There should be a VOR up here at Waterloo, and it doesn't look like it's... Doesn't look like there's, because I click on this, you can see there's Cedar Rapids. Nothing popped up over here. However, this river, well, I think it's the Cedar River. We can go up to this river and then just follow it. So we could do that. So let's not worry about ATC on this one, because ATC will bring us all over the place. Let's do a VFR flight on this one, and we'll follow that river there. And I'm going to change this this weather. See, you can generate random weather, but it never gives you clear skies. It's either overcast or broken. Okay. Now we're going to go in here to the weather, and we're going to adjust this. Let's make it 1/8 coverage. And we'll put 2/8 coverage on the high level. And we are ready to go. We just need to turn the fuel selector. Oh, okay. So it's this one doesn't have both. It's either left or right. Might help to turn on some power here.
Flight information Victor 204, Zulu weather, temperature 59er, 2.55, wind 116 at 4, altimeter 29er, 1, landing and departing runway 13, departures contact ground on 121.6, arrivals contact approach on 119.7, advise controller on initial contact you have information Victor. Flight information Victor 20.
What's interesting is you could create flight plans and have ATC right out of the box. In Flight Simulator 98 you couldn't.
Departures contact ground on 121.6. Arrivals contact approach on 119.7. Advise controller on initial contact you have information Victor.
Clearance delivery Bonanza 96210 Sierra with information Victor. Request clearance to Alpha Lima Oscar.
Whoops. Try not right-clicking the mouse. Well, our pilot did say something, but when I right-clicked the mouse, I think I messed it up. That's okay. We're like not moving here. Being at an angle is just weird. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So, look at that. Who knows why it's doing that? Maybe the tire is flat or something. Hello, Demons Lover. This is some horrible flying here. Not my fault, it's the simulator. Seriously, this one is bugged. and going the wrong way. Yeah, so this is an unpatched version of propilot. Basically out of the box. And it's a little buggy. But that's why we do this series. So that way other people don't have to do it. No need to suffer through the bugs. We'll do it for you. You're welcome. So that looks like downtown Cedar Rapids. This has a little bit more buildings than what I was expecting. That's another thing with this compared to Flight Simulator 98. It looks like it's got more buildings in these cities than what Flight Sim 98 has. But then again, Flight Sim 98 has world coverage, and this one does not. So that could be a thing. So this is the Cedar River, and we're going to follow this all the way to Waterloo. It's not the Waterloo that you're thinking. But there is a Waterloo in Iowa. That's where the ABO reunion's going to be when they come to America. It's going to be in Waterloo, Iowa. Fly low, what did you miss? You missed a horrible landing on the last flight. The controls weren't responding, so I wound up landing in the grass before the runway itself. And then once again, even with the brakes on, it just kept rolling. Yeah, when it's fully patched, it doesn't do that. And that's what the propilot USA series, with these same flights, that's what you'll be able to see the difference between the two. And I've got the propilot USA planned for next week. So we're going to be doing a VFR flight, flying along the Cedar River from Cedar Rapids to Waterloo, Iowa. Yeah, it was a bit messy. Let's try the autopilot and see if I can keep it around 2,000. My goodness, look at the airspeed. I'm going like 200 knots. We're not in any danger of starting a fire on the engines. Fire! 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 Then again, maybe the airspeed thing is broken. I just brought the throttle down, and that doesn't seem to be affecting it much, or hardly at all. There it goes. It finally started to go down. See if we can bring that airspeed down into the green, like around 160 knots. And we switched aircraft. So we're in the Bonanza. My favorite aircraft. And hopefully maybe this will fly a little better. Maybe it's a glitch with the Cessna. Although when taking off on this one, it was leaning at an angle. What city is that? I don't know. It's not on the map. Okay, Cedar Rapids is over here. There is Waterloo. Right over there. Ah, okay, so the VOR is on here. 112.20. Okay, I do have that tuned in. Well, like I was saying, it probably won't show up until we're 5 miles from the airport. Because, you know, that's realistic. Well, propilot has never said as real as it gets. So, I guess we can't fault them. Yeah, not like Microsoft and Asobo. See, what I think is they couldn't get the DME to work properly, so they just removed it completely. Or who knows, maybe you have to pay $20 for DLC to add it. Yeah, the autopilot does seem to be working a little better here. I'm just holding the altitude. I'm not worried about the heading because I'm manually turning it so that way we can follow the Cedar River. I'm kind of thinking that they're not going to be updating aircrafts in that way. Maybe they'll add new aircrafts, I don't know. I'm beginning to think if we really want a good aircraft, we're just going to have to buck down and buy one. I like Coronado planes. I know that they're flight-wise they're questionable, but I like the quality. I like the visual quality of a Coronado plane. So hopefully they will do a plane that has a DME. It'll be very interesting if we start seeing payware aircraft and none of them have a DME. Then maybe for some reason they didn't program that in. That sounds stupid. But I just find it odd that none of the aircraft have a DME. The only way that you can get some sort of distance is from the Garmin or the GPS or something. And the Garmin, the G1000, doesn't exactly work properly either. I'll have a VOR tuned in there, and it's got a spot that says like how far away it is. It doesn't give the right reading. I don't know where it's pulling its information from. I don't know what number it's pulling up. But whenever I look to see what the distance is, it's something completely different. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that or not. There we go. Speaking of DME, it's turned on here. So came on somewhere around 20 miles. I wonder if I flew at an altitude of 5,000 feet, if it would pick it up a little further, back. I don't want to fly that high unless I'm doing a longer flight. And I think the controls on this are backwards. It's got the OBI or OBS. I've seen it referred to as both. It should be up here. This is the ADF. So the ADF is up here when I think it should be down here. Technically, there should be two OBIs, but oh well. As the Borg would say, we just have to adapt. What I do like about ProPilot, though, is almost on every one of these little cities that come up, there are buildings. Which don't show up on Flight Simulator 98. Arrow, Bisector 309. Hey, haven't seen you for a while. I'm just surprised that the software development kit isn't ready. Didn't it come out at the same time of release as FSX? I thought they released that at the same time. There's the airport. Yay! Ooh, look, this one's got modeling on it. The buildings. It's got some colors and stuff. We're gonna have to check this out. I wonder if those are specific type of buildings or not. Druma 32. Hello, hello. He's like, I think I need to clean my glasses. Yeah, with dirty glasses, this is what Flight Sim 2020 looks like. That's not bad. For the modeling of the buildings there, that's not bad. Okay, I can't see them that way. Where'd the airport go? Oh, okay. It's there, apparently. Alright, we'll do, maybe an S-shaped or a U-shaped, entry here. Got to keep the mouse cursor on the screen, otherwise it doesn't work. This does fly better with a game controller. Mine just doesn't work on VMware with Windows 98. It does work if I play this in PC emulator. Alright, normally we don't do go-arounds, but yeah, I didn't have much of a choice on that one, so... We were busy sightseeing and looking at the buildings. and marveling at their construction. Oh, you know what else we need to do? Lower the landing gear. That might be a good thing. Okay, I'm going to try to land on that runway over there. The cloud cover got thicker. Did you notice that? I don't think I've seen the weather change like that. Hold on, we're about ready to touch down on the ground. That's not a good thing.
I'm not ready for that yet.
Oh, come on. Hey, well, at least we didn't hit the ground. That's at least something. Where's the airport? Oh, I see it. Maybe I should land without flaps. My word, that slowed us down quite a bit. Here, I need to see a little bit more of the window. Airport should be coming into view over here. At this rate, we might be sightseeing around the airport. There's one runway. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, here comes the landing, Killer Gamer style. Everyone starts singing Waterloo. That's for good luck. Don't rock back and forth. There we go. Ah, the brakes work. So the bug is with the Cessna. This plane appears to work, whereas the Cessna was having problems. The rudder is also working the way it should too. I still have to hit the center button and then the opposite direction of the rudder in order for it to actually stop turning. But at least it's stopping, whereas the Cessna was just a complete mess. Is there a control tower? Huh, I thought there was. Okay. We'll park over here in the grass. Oh, that is a control tower. I see it. We'll use this taxiway that's painted like a runway. Look, our other tire is flat now. It looks like our wheel's on the ground. Oh, now it's flat. We're finding a parking spot by the control tower because... Control tower. Because we are. That's kind of my thing. Either we park at a fuel box, or a parking spot, or the control tower. We got to come up with something. And if it doesn't have any of those, we just move off to the grass. Uh-oh. Okay. I was getting worried that it was not going to stop turning. We had that problem before. Oh, pff. Helps if I hit the right button. The controls are a little awkward. The period and comma are the rudders. To center them is the L right above it. And then M right next to the rudder is the brake. Once you get used to it, it works pretty well, but just got to make sure that if you move your hand, that you get it back on the right keys again. We're leaning at an angle again. The control tower is probably thinking, what in the world is that plane about to do? He's coming straight for us. We're just coming by to say hi. Don't panic. Take some advice out of Douglas Adams' book. Don't panic. Look, we actually got the plane to stop. It's not moving all over the place. So, okay, so I don't think I'll be flying the Cessna very much on propilot, at least the unpatched version. It works the way it should on propilot USA. But yeah, we'll
fly the other aircraft.
All right. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for being here with me. Everyone who's joined me on the stream. It means a lot. It's great. It makes the flights even more fun. Hey, if you like this video, click the like button. It helps out. And share the video. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about propilot and what your experience was of it, or possibly is. Maybe you're playing it now. And hey, become a part of our community by subscribing and clicking that notification bell, so that way you get notified of future flight simulation content. You might want to know what it is that's uploaded and when it's uploaded, because it comes out throughout the week, throughout the month. I also do some live streaming over on Twitch, so go ahead and give me a follow over there. You probably don't want to miss the live streams. Many times I will record, when I'm recording my episodes, I'll live stream them also. Gives you a chance to be part of the show, just like the people that were on this one. And it's there forever, and you can point it out to your friends and say, that's me right there, the Killer Gamer. That was before he was famous, and he's talking to me. I don't know. One can dream, right? Instagram, which has pictures and photos of projects that I work on behind the scenes. Twitter, that's our way of being able to communicate with you folks. Official Killer news and announcements and retweets of things that I think you might find interesting. Snapchat, once in a while we'll do something fun and put it on Snapchat. So, hey, if you want to follow us there, you can. And then Patreon, for those of you who would like to donate and help us grow this channel. Greatly appreciate anything you're willing to do, and you get something in return as well. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next exciting leg of our journey. Have a killer awesome day.